I don't know. I think the McCree from Crew's been really, really good, and that might be needed to shut down Opito's Genji.
I feel like it's necessary. I mean, we saw a little bit earlier in the day. I say a little bit earlier in the day. It feels like, you know, a different day where we saw Russia go up against the USA, and they did a fantastic job with McCree shutting down, or, well, doing a good job attempting to shut down Shadowburn's Genji. I feel like when you have somebody who's so good on that hero in Aputo, you need something to counter on the side of France. And Crew has been playing a very solid McCree throughout the Overwatch World Cup thus far.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what you need to use to counter it. Now, France actually did move Crew back to the Zaya and had Nox on McCree the last time these two played on Lijiang Tower, and I was happy to see it. It just wasn't quite enough, but it was part of what allowed France to get 2 of those rounds on Lijiang back and take it to a 5th, so that's something to look out for. Yeah,
we will be starting up round number 1 here. The best of 3 on Nepal. Winner goes to BlizzCon. Be on with Thailand here first, as both teams are going to fight for this high ground. It's going to be a charge coming in there from Mikolo, but he's not able to get anything for it. It's going to be 3 kills, though, coming in from his teammates. They're going to force Aputo all the way back. A fantastic start here for France.
A big part of France with success on these maps, and a big part of what they were able to do against China, was Mikolo just going to another level. In the last map, actually the last Nepal map, we saw France struggle. Mikolo wasn't having the impact he needed to have, but he did get the first charge on towards KOKFC, and he did get a second kill in that fight. So more of the same from Mikolo will be a good sign for France as they control the point.
Yeah, you're going to see NZNR put up a nice Mei wall there, blocking off France. Going to have to take an alternate route to get back towards the point. As you see Thailand putting some pressure, getting 3 players onto it. You're going to have Crew coming in from the up top on Reaper. The point is going to change hands to Thailand here, but it looks like France going to be able to mount up a pretty nice fight here. They're going to be able to take the point quick, right back in their favor, and I feel like that's where France just baited Thailand in to take control.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that if I didn't see a Blizzard use from Deacon there, because yes, Thailand took the point back, but France already had a 2-man advantage by the time that Blizzard would use. So Deacon there maybe didn't have to dig so deep into the pocket, but hey, they won it and they have control still.
Yeah, and we're seeing Thailand right away switch things up. They're going to have NZNR go over to Farah, and you're going to have Aputo switch things up and go to Tracer. Kitty going to use her nano boost on a Crew, and he's able to get one. Going to stop the push from Thailand right in its tracks. Aputo pushes in actually, and he gets taken out by Crew as well. So that's going to force Thailand to just stall for even longer. And I like what I'm seeing out of France right now.
Yeah, Crew, the man with the golden guns here as well, going to be crucial now with that Death Blossom not far away. The Graviton for Nox, and France are always going to have, by the looks of things, at least one decent ult to fight with. So Thailand need to break them and do it soon. But France, they're controlling this high ground. They're not moving from this bridge, man.
Yeah, they have the Graviton surge to use. Here comes the push from Thailand. It's going to be Nox pushing through. He catches everybody in the Graviton. It's going to be Mikolo picking up 2, Nox with 1. You see it's going to be KOKFC. He gets nano boosted there for Thailand at the end. He drops right away. Aputo, though, he comes in with a pulse bomb, not able to get anything for it. He's going to have to back out as France trying to chase after him. And you do see Crew actually switches things up to McCree. So when you do have that Farah and Tracer on the side of Thailand, good adjustment here from France.
Big love to AlphaCast there as well. He died, but he managed to get a Soundbarrier rock just as that pulse bomb was placed on top of the French team while they were in the Graviton surge. Honestly, saved them probably almost 3 deaths there and keeps them in control at this point. His 95%, man, is getting close, and Thailand have got to go.
And NZNR has that rocket barrage. We'll see how he decides to use it. Kitty picks up 1 here, and you're going to see the nano boost come in, and he gets pinned against the wall, but they almost burn the rocket barrage there. They get nothing for it. Kitty, she lands a fantastic sleep dart there on NZNR. They do quick work with him, and now Mikolo inside the point trying to find players from Thailand. They are all dead though, Uber, and you will see France take round number 1.
That is going to be the start that the French side are looking for, Rex. You saw Mikolo there as well. I mean, I kind of called him out a bit. This is the thing, right? If you have good performances all of a sudden, you know, when Mikolo, maybe people didn't expect much from him, now they expect things from him. And if you have a weaker map, it'll be brought up. But this was much better from him. He was engaged. He was very much proactive with the charges, and he had good backup. I think AlphaCast and Kitty, I mean, those two played really, really well. Kitty, she got some really important pickoffs actually at the start of some of these fights with a bit of aggression, which is good to see from Anna, not just healing blindly.
Yeah, she hit a crucial sleep dart. I mean, right there we saw it. NZNR gets in the point with that rocket barrage. She hits that sleep dart. The pin comes in from Mikolo. It was France able to take round number 1. It's going to be Thailand with their backs against the walls. And right away we see Aputo go over to the Roadhog. You like that decision here?
Well, it really depends. I don't think so. You know, we talked talked about it on the desk, and Reinforce brought it up, is that when Digon's playing as well on that Reaper as he has been, I mean, you saw what he did to the Roadhog there on the Chinese side. Puto has to be careful here, but of course we know how strong Roadhog is on this map because of the hooks. It's going to come down to the skill matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be Thailand going with 4 tanks here, and on the side of France, we're actually going to see Digon running a Junkrat. So Junkrat on King of the Hill, something we don't see too often. We haven't seen it at all here. The Overwatch World.
I like it.
It's going to be Digon picking up the first one. And I feel like against this composition, I feel like the Junkrat's a perfect combination. He doesn't think so. He just wants to jump off the side of the map. And now you're going to have Mickey getting back in his Diva mech, going to dive right onto the point. And now you're going to see Thailand engage here.
Yeah, Mickey going to be just surrounded here in this fight. It's really just him on the point right now. As France generally have control, they're not coming out. Crew's going to have to block by the defense matrix, but Mickey eventually he's going to be reseated. No, got enough healing here, and Thailand actually managing to stay on this point here. Nice coverage and healing over towards a Diva for Thailand.
Yeah, it's very hard to heal Diva through that. I mean, she takes a ton of damage. You actually see some ults come up for France really early. It's because of that tank-heavy composition on the side of Thailand, but Carlos does have that nano boost. We'll see who he applies that to on its next push, and you can already see France changing things up. You're going to have Crew switch over to Reaper. Digon get off Junkrat and go to Genji, so they're going to put a lot of pressure on the side of Thailand. Here comes Crew flying through. He's able to get 2. Naputo, he's going to get 1, but you see how fast that nano-boosted Reaper is able to cut through that Diva mech. It's going to be France on the point and gaining control.
Yeah, credit to Thailand, though, for recognizing that there was Crew hurtling towards them at a rate of knots with the nano boost. They backed away and didn't lose too many people. That also means they don't feed ultimate charge over towards France, so they still maintain an ult advantage coming in. France should move off the point here. This is a clever move, but they're going to have to be very careful now as Thailand start to unload.
Yeah, giving a lot of room for Thailand to get in position. The Graviton Surge comes in. You don't see Thailand get anything for it. It's a nice sound barrier there from Alpha Cast, but Aputo picks up 3 towards the end of that fight. KO KFC guarding his teammates with that Reinhardt shield on the point. Mickey's going to earn himself that Diva Bomb. No need to use it now. Thailand gets control, and this one just going back and forth, Mitch.
It appears to me that France don't really know how to respond to this quad tank comp coming out of Thailand. I'd like to see Digon switching away from the Genji, right? Genji's not going to do much against 4 tanks. Even if he has a Dragon Blade, you need to go straight for the back line, and that's hard to do with the big bodies in the way. So to the Mei now for a little bit more control, and this is the combo that shuts down tank stacking, right? Reaper, Mei, and Ana in there for the ult.
Yeah, you're able to just separate teams because the tank's obviously not the most mobile of heroes. Mei does a fantastic job with her walls to separate the opponents. It's 2 quick kills, though, coming in for Thailand. Make it a 3rd, and here comes France. They're stalled out on their push. Now we'll actually see when France resets, maybe they can get a combination here going. Kitty, she will have that nano boost. Crew will have that Death Blossom. Then you have Mikolo with that Earth Shatter. I feel like you're going to have to land a big Earth Shatter here to break things open.
Yeah, you basically have what you need on the front side to break the tank stack here as well. Let's see what Crew does. Good Graviton Surge to answer, but Crew's going to go through it there with the Wraith form now. We see Mickey charging through.
Yeah, you're going to get a good healing through this from France. They're going to trade these initial kills. Mickey's going to earn another Diva Bomb, but you see, just put to sleep right away. And oh, going for a ride. Not able to fly up from that. I was going to say no shift available. That I was like watching her fall. I was like, no.
I know, right? It really does tug at the heartstrings there. I mean, the bonus is that Mickey, if he does come back in with the Diva, will have the self-destruct available. That's a really nasty combo, actually, with a Graviton Surge if you can make it work. France have control. They have some ultimates to work with. They have a Death Blossom, they have a Graviton Surge. They can stretch this out a little bit longer, and that Blizzard's not far away.
Yeah, and you're going to see the Death Blossom come in. It's going to be 2 quick kills, and they're actually going to invest the Blizzard into this, and I don't know if that's a good call, Mitch. I think they would have been able to win that fight with ease and hold that Blizzard, and the Blizzard would have been huge because it would allow Crew to come off the spawn and get right back into the fight, stall out some more time.
Yeah, utterly unnecessary in my opinion there, but hey, that's fine. I mean, we do have a Reinhardt Mikolo who can benefit big time from a nano boost coming from Kitty. Also, the Earth Shatter's there. Just not the ideal sweep that France could have had for this fight.
Yeah, France. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them there. You're going to see the nano boost come through. Mikolo has the Earth Shatter. You see the Diva Bomb go up in the sky. Nice job blocking it from his teammates. Not going to take any damage from that. Mikolo in a perfect position to hit an Earth Shatter here. Just needs to locate a lot of the members of Thailand. And as he knocks down 3 members, he actually gets taken out. So Zalfig's on Lucio with a big kill there. Digon, though, holding on. Crew hiding out inside of the point with the Death Blossom. We'll see if Thailand checks their corners because he could do a lot of damage.
Great wall. It allowed Thailand's sound barrier to dissipate and more healing to go towards France. They needed that little breather from the wall. Perfect from D-Gun. Now we're into overtime.
Oh, now it's a perfect wall coming in there from D-Gun. You saw the Graviton come in from NZNR, and he just blocked the damage coming through. And you're going to see the fight ensue on the point. It's going to be a nano boosted Michelob going up high in the sky. And he comes down with a fantastic shot right to the mouth of KO KFC. And he's going to knock back Apudo off the point. Apudo needs to get back on, and it is not enough. It's going to be France taking our tiebreaker here over Thailand, 2-0 on Nepal.
That was insane stuff, Michelob. France have made it to BlizzCon. All the trials and tribulations that have led them here are now worth it. And of course, the boon of the Soldier 76 coat paying off. Just quickly, X, there's some great moments. Diego made a mistake at the start of the round by jumping off as Junkrat. He actually tried to save himself with a remote mine to bounce back up. Didn't work. He also overcommitted that Blizzard, but the wall right at the end. There was a sound barrier on Thailand. They wanted to fight, and France didn't. The wall was put up there, and that allowed not only a little bit of a chance for their breather, but then Thailand's sound barrier had dissipated. They'd missed their window. And Kitty was off towards the side to heal up what was left of the French team so they could deal with that second wave after the wall fell. And then, of course, Michelob trying to get to the moon there. He's not quite Winston. Wasn't a bad effort, but, I mean, that airborne hit coming down, that is some next-level stuff.
I tell you what, it just created a crazy angle that they had to fight from, right? I mean, Reinhardt's flying through the air. Nox with a fantastic game, goes 26-3. And I believe we have Jason on the floor already with an interview.